So I was thinking about certain things the other day, especially when it comes to videos, and I was hoping that I'd be able to do a what the fuck did I buy? But circumstances have rendered that option unattainable. I lost my job on Friday, and that kind of stopped that idea in its tracks. I'm not going to go into the details of how and why I lost my job, but I just want to let everyone know that yes, this year has been fucking rubbish. Obviously lost my mum, sold my house, moved to somewhere new, and now I've lost my job. However, I'm not going to go down that path of, oh, woe is me. I mean, like, it is what it is at the end of the day. I've just got to find another job. In the last 22 years, I've worked in retail, and I've only worked for 2 companies. I've worked for Blockbuster and the one that I just got fired from. So yeah, I'm not really going to go into the details of why, but because I now have the time while I look for work, I've been looking through everything, and I've been thinking, what can I do videos on? Because it's getting harder and harder to do videos. If I'm not doing like collection updates, because I can't, I physically, financially, I cannot do that at the moment. So while looking through my collection, I mean, if you look, you'll see that I posted on the community page, what would you guys like to see me do? Would you like me to see movie recommendations, community challenges? What else was there? Movie talk, and I think like overview videos. But I think the movie recommendations is the winner at the moment. And so I think for the foreseeable, until I get back into the ability to purchase new stuff, that I'm probably just going to do movie recommendation videos, which is why this video is not a movie recommendation video. It's an overview video, or say a favourites video, because I was looking through the collection and I was trying to figure out what I could do to be able to just post content, because I want to continue to post content, but I need to find a way to do it that doesn't involve me spending money that I don't have. And I have decided this video is going to be a look at some of my favourite collections or special collector's editions, limited edition stuff that I have in my collection. So that's this video. Just a big shout out as well to everyone who really latched on to the Make Your Own Film Festival video and the views that I got on the last video, which was the Snapcase video. I thought that was that did a lot better than I was expecting, because I think it's more of an overview and collection sort of video than a specific film video. So if I can do more like that and more sort of movie recommendations, then that's what I'll do for the foreseeable future. So this video is like, I've only chosen 5. Yeah, I've only chosen 5. And some of them I don't actually have to hand. Like, I wanted to put the Band of Brothers metal tin and the Pacific tin in this video, but they're still in storage. They are currently in a box in the flat somewhere. But I've moved everything around, by the way, as well. I don't know if you can see. Let me pop this down a sec. Before I was using a pop-up dinner tray sort of table that my mum used to have. That was what she used to eat her dinner off, because she couldn't really walk properly, so she wasn't able to sit at a table. And so that was being used as a sort of desk for the monitor. And I was using the chest of drawers, which is right by there now, as a laptop stand, but I have upgraded everything to what I like to call my small workspace, and I'll show you the workspace now. So let me lift this up. Let me lift you up. Oh. Right, I'm gonna flip you around. We now have a full desk. How cool is that? So we've got the laptop here, I've got the iPad here, I've got my monitor set up here, keyboard, which I just salvaged from the house today and gave it a full-on clean. I've got the mic, I've got my little light, which I was going to put on. There we go. I've got my little light, and I've got my ring light there. Plus this is a little DVD drive that allows me to put DVDs onto a hard drive, which my hard drive, I don't know if you can see underneath my passport, is just under there. Let me move my passport out of the way. So that is the current movie cavern setup, which is the first time in a long time or ever that I've had a decent sort of office like setup. I mean, the iPad's there so I can do some drawing and record podcasts. I've got my monitor which runs through my laptop, which is being used as a PC. It's not the fastest, but it does the job. And I've got my light set up as well. I mean, I could change the colour. Change to red, green, blue, more blue, purple, pink, light purple, back to red, or I can go back to this colour, which is a better lighting option. I mean, the option I had before wasn't the best when it came to lighting, especially in the old house, because when I was recording, the light bulb was right above me. Now the light bulb is over there, but it's still lighting up the room. So yes, this video is a video about some of my favourite collector's editions and stuff that I've got in my collection. And yeah, like I said, I've chosen 5 because quite a few of them are still in storage. But these are the ones that I've got to hand, and I think these are the ones I kept out because I actually really love these editions. So the first one, which I had to put down on the floor because it's a hefty boy, is this is my favourite British comedy series of all time. My second favourite British comedy series of all time is Dad's Army. This one is my first, and I think it's probably everyone's favourite British sitcom, and it is the big Only Fools and Horses collection. This is all 7 seasons and 15 Christmas specials, and it's across 26 discs, and this thing is amazing. I don't know if you can see, this is all the stuff that is on in the series. There's a lot. And the box, obviously you've got the Only Fools and Horses complete collection. You've got the first 3 series, I think, cast, which is Rodney, Del and Grandad. Spin it round, you have the rest with Del, Rodney and Uncle Albert. And yeah, I absolutely adore this show. Let me show you the inside. The inside is very, very cool as well. Yes, this is DVD, it's not Blu-ray, but look. Oh, so pretty. Look how the colours flow. It's very nice. It's very nice. I don't know why I'm doing that accent, but this is very nice. Here's like a J card sort of thing, I guess. It's not that exciting. That's just staying in there. I think it was attached to something, but it's really, really cool. And yeah, so you've got all 7 series plus 15 Christmas specials, and the last one is a documentary, I guess. So it's got the final ever one, which is Sleepless in Peckham, and then the story of Only Fools and Horses, a documentary, and that's the final disc. So yeah, I mean, look at the colours. It goes blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Amazing. This was a Christmas present off my brother when Oh, well, how many years ago? Like 2 years ago? 2-3 years ago, I think it was. And it was a surprise because I wasn't expecting this. But yeah, this is one of my prized possessions in my movie collection. Although I did notice earlier that that's split. And I should probably tape it down. But I don't really want to because it'll look horrendously bad. But yeah, Only Fools and Horses, such a good show, and yeah, that's why it's one of my prized possessions, and I love this thing. It was on the top of the ladder rack over there, but now it's here. Next up is probably my favourite item that I own, and it's a 50th anniversary edition of one of my favourite classic science fiction movies. And it's Forbidden Planet, and it's this thing. I've shown this before as well. I haven't really gone through it in much detail, but it's this. This is the 50th anniversary edition of Forbidden Planet. Film stars Walter Pidgeon, Anne Francis, and Leslie Nielsen, pre-Naked Gun and Police Squad. Leslie Nielsen when he was a serious actor, not a comedic spoof actor. It's directed by Fred MacLeod Wilcox and produced by Nicholas Mayfack. It's written by Cyril Hume, based on the story by Irving Bloch and Alan Adler. This is, I believe, it's an adaptation of a Shakespeare story, The Tempest, I think it is. I'm not sure, but this thing is, oh, look at it, it's so good. It's this big old chunky boy tin, excuse me. It's got Forbidden Planet on the top, on the sides, and then on the bottom it's got just the Warner Brothers logo and a number. I don't know if this was limited. I'm not sure if it's limited to however many, because there's no limit number on there. So I'm assuming this is sort of mass produced, but it didn't cost me a lot. I think it cost me about 20 quid, and this is region 1 as well, so this wasn't available in the UK. I do own the Blu-ray, and I do own a separate DVD of this. Let's have a look. So I kept this because I normally, I'm not really fussed on slipcases, so when they come I usually just bin them, and same with J cards and stuff. I don't care for them, but this I've kept because it is a collector's edition, and it's a really fucking good collector's edition. So I've kept the sort of, I don't know what you call that, a J card or something. It's not a J card, but this is the full case. It's nice tin, shiny tin, gorgeous looking. Open it up, and you've got the embossed Robbie the Robot and Forbidden Planet on the inside, which I didn't mention, this is actually embossed on here. It's still rather dusty. This was on the shelf, on the top shelf of the original cabin. So this is the inside. So you get the DVD, which is this. I'll go through that in a sec. But on the inside, you also have these, which are, one's a great gift sets and collections from Warner Brothers little leaflet, and then 2 of these life-sized Robbie the Robot leaflets that you could order from Fred Barton Productions Inc. at www.the-robotman.com. This is a 7-foot tall, officially licensed replica. Animatronic movement, microprocessor controlled, synchronized illuminated voice tubes, available in 3 limited editions, all signed and numbered. Additional licensed Forbidden Planet collectibles also available, and this is really cool. So it's nice that there's 2 of those. I don't know why there's 2, but the DVD is really nice. So it's in this slipcase, And I know it looks quite thick, but there is 2 discs. But I'm not going to show you the DVDs just yet. I'm going to show you what this. These are lobby cards, and they come in this little envelope sort of thing. And there's a lot. There's a lot. But the first thing you get is you get a leaflet to get a free. Sorry guys. To get a free Walter Pigeon. No, I'll start that again. You get a free 27 by 40 inch reproduction of the original Forbidden Planet theatrical poster, which is there. And you mail this off to Forbidden Planet free poster offer at Grand Rapids, Michigan. This is way out of date now. Offer expires on the 5th of January 2007. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to get it. But these are the lobby cards, and there are a lot of them. So there's like the Invisible Boy, Forbidden Planet. What's this one? Another Forbidden Planet. And the reason I showed the Invisible Boy is because the Invisible Boy is an extra film you get with Forbidden Planet. More Forbidden Planet, but there's quite a few of these, and I think that's a really nice little addition. I like having lobby cards. Like I've got lobby cards that my dad got me for Christmas one year from the film Bad Day at Black Rock, starring Spencer Tracy. Fantastic movie. Definitely worth checking that out if you've never seen it. So I do like having a lobby card with a collector's set. And then you get to the DVD itself, which has this sort of artwork on it, which is really cool. This is again quite like pop arty, I guess. Classic sci-fi art that you'd see on the fronts of like the astounding science fiction magazines and papers and stuff. But it comes with 2 discs. It comes with Forbidden Planet, and like I mentioned, it comes with The Invisible Boy, which is a second film that you get. I think they call it a free movie. Bonus movie, sorry. So you get some deleted scenes and lost footage and science fiction movie trailers on the disc for Forbidden Planet. And you get the bonus movie special features, which is The Invisible Boy, and you get the TCM like original like mini documentary called Watch the Sky, Science Fiction, the 1950s and Us, which is really cool. It's a nice little extra bonus. So yeah, this is a really nice set. And on the back you've got Forbidden Planet. But the best thing about this, and why I wanted this, and I know I've said before, like I don't really care about packaging and stuff, but I care about packaging when it comes to a film that I absolutely adore. So for something like Forbidden Planet, I'm gonna go all out and get the best I can. Move that out of the way. So on the inside, I can't actually take this out because it's a bit stuck. But the really cool thing about this is that you also get a little Robbie the robot toy. And I'm not sure if it's plastic or die cast. It's not very heavy, so it's probably not die cast, it's probably just plastic, but it's been painted to look I don't know if you can see it because of this, the light is shining off the Robbie the robot. There we go. It's really cool. So this is why I've kept this in almost like pristine condition, and it's still sealed. I've never opened it. So yeah, so that Forbidden Planet is such a nice set. It's just so good. It's really nice. I'm glad I got this because I do love Forbidden Planet. If you're from the UK, you'll know this, but if you're from America, you might not. In the UK, we have a comic shop that sells, believe it or not, comics and like action figures and kits and stuff like that. That is named after Forbidden Planet called Forbidden Planet, and it used to be a great place to go to, and now it's one of those big old smelly corporate entities that have a flagship store and stuff, and it's massively overpriced. I mean, it doesn't help that the price of action figures has gone through the roof in the last like 5-10 years or so, but yeah, it's really cool. So that was Forbidden Planet. So the next one I want to show is a DVD again, and this is a film that we all know, we've all seen multiple times because it's fucking amazing. This is a limited edition, the Ultimate Edition DVD of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. This is released by Artisan Entertainment. This is Region 1 DVD. This has an odd case. You'll see the case. So this is the case, right? Not that odd. It's a normal DVD Amaray case. Pretty cool. And it's got Arnie on the front. And it's got special features on the back with the T1000. So yeah, that's just normal. Why is that special? Well, I'll tell you why it's special. Is because it comes with this. Now this is a full-on steel, probably not steel, it's probably aluminium slip case. As you can see, it's not a full slip case because it has these. Now I'll show you. It holds it really well as well. So you slide that in, and there's your Terminator 2 slipcase. Now there's something really interesting about this, is because there's a sticker on the back of this case which I never noticed before. I don't know if you can read that. Patent pending. So Artisan never actually, I don't think they released any more of these with the metal sleeves. So whether or not they didn't get the patent, I don't know. But yeah, it's really interesting to have something like this, and I just fucking love this movie. So yeah, this is really cool. This is the Terminator 2 Judgment Day, the Ultimate Edition. You got the T2 and the Ultimate Edition that's embossed on the front, and then you've got Terminator 2 Judgment Day on the side. There's nothing on the other side, it's just metal. But I think that's a really neat little collector's edition. I've had this for years. So I bought this, and I bought RoboCop 1 and 2, and I've shown RoboCop 1 and 2 before, but they have lenticular slipcases, which are really, really cool. Some other stuff that is really cool that I own would be the Evil Dead 2 tin, and there's another one as well. I can't remember which else one, but yeah, this is really cool. I'm really glad this is in my collection, even though I have 2 Blu-rays of this on DVD, and I want to get the 4K, but I've heard the 4K is not great. So that's Terminator 2. Then we have one of my favourite films as a kid. Now I'm 41, and this film came out in 1992, I think, or 1991, and I've loved it ever since. But it never had a DVD release here in the UK until this Blu-ray came out, and it's a Disney film, and it's The Rocketeer. Now, why is this so special to me, and why is it one of my favourite collector's editions? Well, it is just a regular, like, there's nothing special about the Blu-ray itself. It's just a normal Blu-ray, but it's because it's The Rocketeer, and this was the first time I'd ever seen The Rocketeer in high definition. That wasn't either, well, I say it was the first time I saw it in high def. Like, every time previously was either on VHS or on like standard definition TV showings. So getting a high definition version of this, I mean, they can still do a better version of this. I would love to see this come out in 4K in the UK, but yeah. So, like, I don't tend to buy steelbooks, but this, the reason I picked this up is because of the artwork. Because the artwork on the front is like old school, like Art Deco, like the sort of stuff you'd expect to see in like propaganda from like 1940s World War II style propaganda. But this film is so good. I mean, it's I love it. And then on the back you've got the Rocketeer there. He's actually on top of a blimp where he's just about to have a fight with Neville Sinclair, played by Timothy Dalton. Yeah, awesome film. I love this film. I've got a few of the steelbooks. Most of them aren't that exciting. I've got Dick Tracy and I say aren't that exciting. I've got Dick Tracy, I've got Reanimator and The Evil Dead, and what else do I have? Return of the Living Dead, which apparently is massively out of print now. I did own Vanishing Point, but I don't think I own it anymore. I think I sold that. But yeah, I'm not massively into like steelbooks, but this one, this is a keeper. Great movie as well. And finally, now when I previously recorded this video and there was no sound, which annoyed the fuck out of me, and I struggled with this because it's a weird addition. The reason I struggled with it was because I couldn't get it back into the box, and now it's in the box. I don't particularly want to take it out again just yet, but it's this is the collector's edition, the ultimate collector's edition of The Fly. This has 7 discs. It is the original classics, The Fly, Return of the Fly and Curse of the Fly, and then it has a special edition, 2-disc special edition of each of the David Cronenberg Fly movie and its sequel, The Fly 2, which was Eric Stoltz, not directed by David Cronenberg. I really like the original Fly with Vincent Price. I'm not massively fussed on Return of the Fly or Curse of the Fly. However, The Fly from 1986, starring Jeff Goldblum and Geena Davis, is incredible. And yeah, every time I watch that film, I'm just like, this film just gets better and better every time I watch it. The Fly 2, it's not as good as the first one, however, it's not a bad sequel. It stars Eric Stoltz as the son of Jeff Goldblum's Seth Brundle, and Geena Davis's character, who has grown quite rapidly. But he's at a lab or something like that, where they've done studies and stuff, and he begins to change as soon as he hits like a certain age, 16 or 17 I think it is. His body starts to change and he starts to turn into a fly. But there's a scene in the sequel which is absolutely heartbreaking. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It involves an animal, and it's horrific. It's not violent, it's just very, very, very sad. But this is a really, really cool collection. Like I said, I'm not going to take it out because I struggled to take it out. Well, I didn't struggle to take it out, I struggled to put it back in when I previously recorded this. But the collection comes in this nice plastic case, sort of case, I guess. And then inside you have the matter transporter that has the discs inside in a little like flip out or fold out sort of thing. And yeah, it's such a good collection. I love this. I thought this was Anchor Bay that released it, but it wasn't. It was actually, was it Anchor Bay? No, it was 20th Century Fox put this out. I thought for some reason, I don't know why I thought it was Anchor Bay, but yeah. So this is one of my other favourite collector's editions that I have in my collection, and it's just great movies, just really, really good movies. So there we go. Those are my 5 favourite collector's editions in my collection. I could have done a much longer video and talked about my original 2004 Back to the Future trilogy box set, the Band of Brothers and the Pacific metal tins. What else have I got? I was going to put in some of the Blu-ray stuff, like the 4K Flash Gordon and the 4K Mad Max movies, but I talked about them so often in different videos that I wanted to go with something a little bit different. And so yeah, so that's why I went with these. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching the videos, for commenting, and just being generally cool and everything. My voice is going a little bit because it's late. It's 25 to 4 in the morning, but I haven't got to get up anymore, so screw it. The only reason my voice is because I'm trying to keep my voice down low. I need to have a drink. I'm drinking Ribena today. There's no Pepsi break, but I'll get on my feet. I always do. Like I said, I've got 22 years worth of experience I can transfer to a job, but I'm looking to change careers now, so I can't do retail anymore. It fucking kills me. But yeah, so if you enjoy these videos, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you want to keep up to date with what I put out, then hit the notification bell, and every time I post a video, it'll go poof, phone will blow up. And yeah, so check out the community page. And I don't post that often, but when I do post, it's usually pretty cool stuff. But yeah, as usual, I am going to give you a salute. I'm going to throw up the peace sign, and I am going to tell you that I am out. Oh, P.S. I changed the intro again because I had a comment saying that it was a bit too much. So I've changed the music, and it's a little bit easier now. So yeah, as usual, salute, peace, I'm out. Peace, brother.